Did you know Franz Schubert was a huge fan of Beethoven? And like his hero Beethoven, who was almost 20 years his senior, Schubert would become a crucial bridging figure between the classical era and the romantic era. Two of the world's greatest composers lived in the same city, Vienna, for 31 years. From time to time, they literally passed each other on the streets of Vienna. But Schubert was way too shy to introduce himself. And rumor has it that in 1822, the young Schubert was introduced to Beethoven. Schubert had written a set of variations on a French tune for four hands and dedicated it to Beethoven, to whom he wanted to present the score personally. This in itself was nerve-wracking enough for shy Schubert, whose courage immediately deserted him. When Beethoven proceeded to hand him his conversation book and a pencil, Schubert was so nervous and his hands shook uncontrollably and he couldn't write anything in the book. When Beethoven wanted to point out something from the composition to his visitor, it was the last straw for poor Schubert. He lost his presence of mind altogether and fled from Beethoven's house. When Beethoven was on his deathbed in 1827, Anton Schindler wanted to give Beethoven something to distract him from his pain, so he gave him some manuscripts for a number of songs by Schubert. Beethoven was, according to Schindler, astonished by the quality and the quantity he saw, claiming that truly in Schubert there is a divine spark. Schubert was one of the torchbearers at Beethoven's funeral. While Beethoven lived a long, celebrated life, Schubert died at the age of 31, only 1 year and a half after Beethoven's death. But he left us 9 symphonies and over 600 compositions. He was one of the most prolific composers of all time. Before Schubert died, he asked to be buried next to his idol Beethoven, and today you can find Schubert's grave right next to Beethoven's at the Vienna Central Cemetery.